I was standing around in Samaras' sanctuary, which is still accessible exactly the same way it was before, but I recently realised that if I stand far enough back here, you can see the tube on the right is the one you use to come up. The particles are going up. The one on the left is the tube you use to go down. The particles are going down. I don't know when that particle thing was added, but how I've never noticed that before, I'll never know. But I was in here trying to get a hold of the colour scheme scene, colour key scene. And I don't have the rep for it, so the trading chat's kind of going in the corner, because I was looking for somebody who was selling that, and people just kept asking me how much I wanted for it. I think I may have said the wrong thing in the chat, but it scrolled past and I couldn't get back to it, so I think I offered to sell this instead of buy it. But then I remembered while I was in here, I was going to do this a while ago. I've done a few of these videos, the forgotten features of the game. There was the extractors, even down to things like the mini games that have been here for a long time that people seem to have just forgotten about. The Exilus adapter is kind of in the same thing. Not many people talk about these anymore, but almost everybody uses them. What this does is it unlocks the Exilus mod slot, which allows you to put the Exilus mods in, and nearly every frame you build has that locked, and you need to build one of these to open it. I'm not sure how I have 3, because no, that's 3 blueprints. Okay, got that a bit confused. It's 25,000 credits to build. It's 2 former, making it way more expensive than an Orokin reactor or an Orokin catalyst. An argon crystal. I don't know how I have 1, because I'm pretty sure I didn't play yesterday. I logged in, I did something, but I didn't go to the void. And then it also takes 1 Orokin cell. So these are actually quite expensive to build. But again, they're required for almost every Warframe to unlock that slot, and the only way to really get the blueprint is to come see Big Orange Face here, because he's the only way to actually get them outside of special alerts, or sometimes they'll have tactical alerts and there might be one in there. So I do have some of these things actually built. I was wondering why I had 3 blueprints, but they cost the same as an Orokin reactor does as well, same as the price as a former does if you buy them. It is best to try and get them from alerts when they do pop up, if you can get on them, or get it from Samaras by farming his rep, by basically going invisible and scanning everything to get that added bonus until they actually see you. So, Loki. But farming his rep can be a real pain. Taking Ash is a great example. This is not my original Ash that was my first frame I ever built. This was one I had to rebuild after I accidentally sold my original Ash, so his isn't unlocked because I just didn't do anything to him. I built him, got him back to 30, and I don't see the point in doing anything when I've got Ash Prime. I'll use Ash Prime. I really should do something, but that's moving on. The Exilus adapter unlocks this 1 slot, which has the lock on it, which has the Exilus thing, and you can fit in these mods. Mainly, it's for the drift mods, which you get from Lua, which you can't get to until after the second Dream Quest, which does usually 2 things. We have energy max and parkour velocity, ability strength, and chance to resist knockdown. Probably my favourite is that one, because sometimes you will just auto parry, auto block, whatever. The enemy radar can go in there. That is also really useful, as can Heavy Impact, Intruder. It's not just the drift mods. Master Thief, some of the parkour ones like these. Rush can go in there. It is really useful to have it unlocked. I would personally love to see more alerts for these things, so the blueprint was easier to get a hold of. But it's sometimes easier to get a reactor blueprint than it is to get the Exilus mod adapter blueprint. But the Exilus mod adapter, or the Exilus adapter, I need to stop calling it the mod adapter, is in the game. It is obtainable all of the time. You just need the reputation from Samaras to be able to get it. So though I would like to see it pop up more as alerts after dev streams or as tactical alert rewards, even as the daily login, it have it in there, it kind of wouldn't fit in there simply because the blueprint is obtainable in the game, which is something that neither the reactor or the catalyst can actually say about themselves. You cannot get them unless they pop up as alerts or they're just special rewards. The adapter is available constantly and is also just as useful as a reactor for Warframes. Anyway, I'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time.